Hey, race fans, Jarrett here for NASCAR on NBC. Looking forward to the race in Richmond this weekend, and here are three things that I'm going to be watching for. First up, William Byron. Off to a hot start once again. This driver and this race team have proven that they're ready to come out of the gate and get things done quickly, establish themselves as one of the front runners for the championship. I know we're a long way from that, but you have to start looking at this young driver once again to be there and be a part of it. This is the third year in a row that he is the first one to multiple wins. The last time that happened, 1997, 98, and 99. Oh, yeah, that driver was driving the number 24 also. A Hall of Famer, Jeff Gordon, did it at that point in time. Now they come to a short track, and this has been a little bit of an Achilles heel for this driver and team. Only one top 10 finish in the last 6 races on the short tracks, but it's not because they haven't run well. It's just they haven't produced the finishes. Can they get that changed this weekend in Richmond? He has teammates that have won there. Kyle Larson won last spring, and Alex Bowman also has a couple of wins at Richmond. Chase Elliott has a second place finish. So I would look for Hendrick Motorsports to be extremely strong once again on Saturday night. Another Chevrolet driver you might look out for, a guy by the name of Kyle Busch, who has in 36 races, completed every lap at Richmond except for one. Incredible stat there. Plus, he has 6 wins, the most of all of the drivers that are currently running now. Number 2 on my list. Is this Toyota versus the rest of the field? Or in particular, is it Joe Gibbs Racing? They have excellent short track racers. And Denny Hamlin has 4 wins at this racetrack. Martin Truex Jr. has won 3 of the last 9 races there. Christopher Bell always runs well and has already won on somewhat of a short track at Phoenix earlier this year. And Ty Gibbs is showing with 5 straight top 10 finishes that he's just on the verge of getting that first victory for himself. They've just been so outstanding at Richmond over the years. They've won 18 times at Richmond and 9 of the last 16. Just incredible stats by this race team and organization and the drivers that they have. And when you look at what they have put together this year with this new body, they have 4 of the top 5 in laps led this season are Joe Gibbs Racing drivers. And Hamlin and Bell have scored the most points on short tracks in the next gen car over the last 3 years. So everything just adds up that these are the drivers that you're going to have to beat if you plan on going to victory lane this weekend. The top 3 drivers in average running position are Hamlin, Truex Jr., and Ty Gibbs. Just so many stats, and we can keep on and on with this. I think you're getting the picture that this is the opportunity for someone, a new driver, to get one of those wins that could probably come from the Toyota camp. And I speak of Joe Gibbs Racing in particular, just because of everything they've been able to do. The last 7 races have produced 7 different winners at Richmond. But when you look at this and think about everything that's going on, the young man that has gone to the top of the power rankings in NASCAR is Ty Gibbs at this point in time with his 5 straight top 10s. So is this the time that he's going to go get that first victory, make everything happen? And I think it really could. But he's going to have to outrun his Joe Gibbs Racing teammates, because I talked about the power rankings. Well, the Joe Gibbs Racing drivers are 1 through 4 in that. So they've come out of the box extremely well also with this new car and package. So I would expect to see each of them there. And when you get to a night race and like Richmond, it offers a lot of different opportunities for different strategies. Makes it really fun to watch as drivers are going to short pit. Some are going to take the longer route and conserve their tires. So a lot of things going on throughout this race. And third up on my list, we have to talk about tires. After Bristol a couple of weeks ago, certainly there were mixed feelings about that. The drivers have been wanting tires that wear more. We saw a lot of wear there, obviously too much in some cases. This is a situation that Goodyear is trying to accommodate the drivers to where they can put it in their hands. But this was one that maybe they went just a little too far, but now they know their limits. And I think the drivers like the idea that Goodyear was willing to step out and do something for them, put it more in their hands, just dial this back a little bit. Now, this is a tire at Richmond that was run at Phoenix earlier this year. No problems. We did see a lot of wear. Tire management was an issue there. Christopher Bell did go on and get the victory in that race. So look for him to be strong once again. But what it does, as I mentioned, it opens up a lot of opportunities for these drivers and teams to look at the different strategies And that might even change throughout the race as they see things come along throughout that. So this is going to be an outstanding race. There's nothing better than Saturday night short track racing. Really looking forward to this, and I hope you enjoyed the racing also this weekend. Have a great Easter.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.